Hi, everyone. It's Wendy De Rosa coming onto Facebook Live a little spontaneously as I've been observing, my own experience in my body and also what others are sharing about their experience in their body. This is being recorded post debate last night. Yet the contents of this video applies to at any time that you are witnessing and experiencing something on an energetic level, on a psychological level, on an emotional level that leaves you with the feeling of being very dysregulated in your body. I'm calling it an energetic hangover. Sometimes what that can look like is that and it can even apply to, I've been out in a group of people and I didn't have any alcohol, so it's an alcohol induced hangover. Rather, it's emotionally, I feel like a truck ran over me. I feel pain in my body. I feel sickness in my being. I feel like I want to cry. I feel lost and emotional and all different kinds of symptoms. And so I want to share with you that if you're having those feelings this morning and you had big reactions to the debate last night, then those are normal feelings given what we witnessed in the debate last night. When you're left feeling shocked and appalled, and when you're left feeling that there was confusion and that things don't feel okay in your system, when your nervous system is accelerated and you feel sensory blasted to a degree after watching that, and really almost anything that would give you that response in your body. It's very natural that you would have a dysregulated system in afterwards and this morning, and you would have a lot of emotions to process about that. So I want to give you a little bit of practice, um, and selfishly, it's not selfishly, but I want to share with you in transparency that I was going to do this practice by myself. And then I thought, after observing where people are this morning, maybe we should do it in community. Maybe we do it together. And so I thought, if this helped you, if it served you in any way, this is what I would do for myself this morning. And so I'm going to go into a little bit of a practice, which is a deeper space. Might be sometimes a little unusual to do in a as you're scrolling through your news feed. So if it feels like you want to come back to this at a later time when you can really drop in, the video will be here so you can listen back. But I am going to take a moment. I'm going to support you and support myself through a centering practice to support your body and your nervous system. And this isn't to say that your feelings aren't valid or that what you should be feeling is wrong. I actually want to hold you in your feelings because your feelings are absolutely appropriate. And as you turn to them and allow space for them, they are what help us ground into our being. So, first of all, let's just take a moment together and close your eyes and settle into your body and take some deep breaths. And one sign of being somewhat nervous system dysregulated is when we go into silence and what we actually feel is noise. We actually feel that the night before is trailing into your physical experience. You actually still feel the noise. And again, this video is for any time you feel like you've engaged in something prior that gives you a feeling of I can't unhook. I can't, I feel off from that experience, whatever that experience may be. So notice as we come into just a moment of silence, notice your body. And notice if the noise is still with you on some level. And the next step in this process, those of you who have been with me for a long time in all different kinds of things, programs and such, I ground first. But on the way to grounding right now, we're actually going to do a little energetic release, which is that you have you have your energy field, your auric field around your body. It's highly possible that when you're carrying energy within your psyche and your senses, that energy crossed in to your auric field. So it essentially has crossed into your boundaries, and you have the right and the ability to just push the energy out. So just take a deep breath and ask for the energy to go out of your body, out of your field, any energy. And you can literally take your hands like I'm doing and see, gather the energy and send it back. You can send it back into, I don't know, the TV. You can send it back into the people. You can send it back to whomever, wherever it came from. But you're not even gonna need to take responsibility for it, but you are gonna send it back and out of your field, honoring that this is your internal space. This is your inner circle. You get to decide who is in your inner circle with you. And so just in this moment, we're just going to ask that energy go outside your inner circle. Take a couple deep breaths and allow that. You can blow it out, you can clear it out. And you need this space in your inner circle to think, to breathe, to come back to yourself, and to regulate. Good. And then I invite you to really engage your breath here. So you take a big inhale, exhale, expel, blow. So if it feels like too much came into your heart, too much came into your senses, blow it out. And again, this meditation, this practice can be used for any time you feel that you were energetically impacted. So blowing it out. If the impact comes this way, you reverse the action. Blowing it out. And you can use forceful breath. Clearing your senses. Okay, the next step in this process may be that, there was a little blasting going on. And again, it can just feel like that's what happens when we engage with overwhelm, with crazy making energy. It can just feel like, I'm not even intact here, or I feel a little blown open. So take some deep breaths, and we're going to ground you. It could be that you were shocked out of your body, or even if you weren't meant to be shocked or are surprised you are even shocked, that it when we're sensitized, we're oversensitized, its impact to our physical, emotional, and energetic body. So that being said, we're going to let you come down into your grounding cord. Now we'll do this together. I'm going to do this with myself. Just guide your energy, your spirit, your light back down into your body. Stay with your breath. Stay with the potency of your breath. And at the same time, we're going to ask for a beautiful shower of light to come down over you, just to cleanse the top of your aura and to do any repair that might be needed to your energy body. As you are grounding and the shower of light is coming through you, Good. And then we'll add another part to this to help you embody, which is I am breathing into my emotions. As you come into yourself, you might actually feel some anger. You might feel fear. You might feel upset. You might feel that, I want to say betrayed, but that your boundaries had been crossed, violated on a sensory level, on an energetic level, maybe even an emotional or morality level. And again, this applies to anything that could have dysregulated you. So take some deep breaths into your authentic feelings. And we're going to give your inner child a moment just to visualize a little inner child inside you. And visualize that part of you, or you can feel that part of you having and expressing your feelings. I'm angry. That wasn't okay. I'm scared. Or if there are any other expressions that that part of you wants to have. Take some deep breaths into that. And let that little part of you express him or herself. Punch, scream, jump, laugh, whatever that part of you needs to say or do. Allow that part of you to be seen by you. Good. And then you might need to spend a lot more time here with your inner child and your emotions. And what's important is that you know that you aren't getting lost in your emotions. To be clear about that, you're not getting lost in having them, that you are not making it wrong that you feel something about what's happening or what happened. It's that you honor the feeling, you name the feeling, and you give yourself some space to express that feeling, even if the feeling is hopelessness, helplessness, or anything else, that you are bringing breath to that emotion. And then on an exhale, we're going to start grounding you more deeply. And that the exhale is that permission to have my feelings. It's my right to feel how I feel. I am grounding into my how I feel, the truth of my feelings. Take a deep breath in, exhale down your grounding cord. And we're going to let any emotions that have bottled up and processed through, even in this meditation, I should say bottled up or processed through, exhale them down your grounding cord. Take 3 deep breaths, just like that. Good. Feel yourself anchored in your legs and your feet. Allow a shower of grace to move through you today. Every time you feel a sensation, an upset in your body, perhaps invoke that shower of grace. And it doesn't mean that the upset necessarily needs to go away. Perhaps that upset is a truth that needs to be spoken, or an action that needs to be taken to advocate for truth or for your heart or for something that's true for you. specifically. So feeling that shower of grace, allowing it to hold you in exactly where you are right now. Allow it to shower through your sensory body and allow it to help you clarify your central channel, your pillar of radiance in your body, the vibrancy in your body, and helping you expand yourself. So, you literally, in this moment, this is great work for empaths, is that rather than being bombarded or having boundaries crossed over, you are radiating out. So, allow that shower of grace, that pillar of the shower to fuel the pillar of grace in your body, and allow that radiance radiating out from the center of my being, outward into your auric field. Good. I pray as it showers through you and allows the radiance to the outer edge of your aura that you're brightening and reclaiming all of your energy around your body and that you're grounded in yourself. I pray that I am grounded in myself and that protective light surrounds you fully all the way around your being. That protection is restored in your being. I pray that our energies are in our own bodies individually. I pray that this healing support you in where you are in your life right now, in your nervous system, and in your energy body. I pray that you, as a pillar of vibrant light and strength, have the ability and the space holding to shine your radiance, to not back down on yourself and not give up, but to expand in who you're here to be. I pray that this healing support you. May we continue to walk in the love and the light of who we are, and that we may be guided by our own true hearts every step of the way. And thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. And I hope this practice supports you. Keep in mind that if you're on social media, you're probably going in and out of shock experiences, things that surprise us, views that are different, commentary that's shocking, news that's shocking. When we go into shock after shock after shock after shock, and there is no repair in between these experiences, we are taxing our adrenals, we are dysregulating our nervous system, we are moving out of our center, we are losing ourselves. So just know that this is a practice you can come back to if you need to it'll be up here on my Facebook page, but you can come back to it to help a reprieve in between, because we need you. We need you to be you, grounded in you and centered in you and repaired and supported in you. And this is just an opportunity for you to clear your energy and settle back down into yourself. Take a walk today if you can. Do something for your body if you can, and take care of yourself, and that will support you in your continuing to be the strong, vibrant, advocating pillar of light that you are on this planet. We're working together. We'll keep shining. Thank you so much, everyone.